subjecting them to custodian sentences.
The 2024 traffic crime report indicates a 7% increase in fatalities. The report attributes increase in road crashes to reckless behaviors like overspeeding and irresponsible overtaking.
We registered 5,144 deaths, translating to 7% increase. This is not a small number. This is a big number, and I would like to mention these fatalities have crossed a red line.
The express penalty system is being undermined, and police is advocating for a dedicated magistrate to handle traffic offences expeditiously for custodian sentences.
These fines we give on the road do not change behavior, and therefore would like to have custodial punishments, and we are going to engage judiciary. Actual engagements already started. The moment we get magistrates designated to handle traffic offenses, then we shall deal with those characters that are impossible to change their behavior.
Traffic police intends to reignite breathalyzer usage to handle motorists for drink and drive.
These machines cannot manage or cannot be spread in the whole country and realize an impact. We chose to concentrate in a Kempi area and along the highways.
For long-term traffic management, the Directorate of Traffic is implementing a universal intelligent monitoring system to track offenders.
These signaled junctions will do their work if the cameras installed there are intelligent, as the way we are moving into this automation.
The report recommended several measures to contain traffic flow and related offences. Among these are infrastructure redesigning, continuous sensitization and technology usage in traffic control. Cayenne Faith, Regan Ahumuza for UBC.
The Police Directorate of Crime Investigations has attributed limited evidence to the existing case backlog as per the released 2024 crime report. The Deputy Director of Crime Investigations, Beata Chelimo, says that witnesses fear to cooperate with investigation teams, while others connive with suspects in some cases.
In the recently released 2024 crime report by Uganda Police, 43,579 cases are pending, which indicates a backlog on the investigation arm of the Uganda Police. The Crime Investigations Directorate of the Uganda Police attributes this huge backlog to unwillingness of the public to provide evidence.
Witnesses not willing to cooperate with the police. Someone saw, someone heard, but for some reason, they don't want to support the investigations to the end. Now, that affects completion of inquiries and has a huge implication on the court's decision.
The Directorate has expressed complication while investigating on sexual-related cases, especially defilement and rape. Victims are accused of conniving with the suspects, particularly in rural areas where parents negotiate these cases in terms of monetary gains.
Crimes like defilement, crimes like rape, in some communities, defilement appears to be normal. You find a case has been reported not for purposes of prosecution, but for purposes of engaging the family of the boy to either marry the girl or to get some money. Again, we want to appeal to you, our good people, that once a crime has been committed, a case of defilement has a huge implication on the life of that girl child.
The police investigations team has unpacked economic and corruption crimes, which primarily are syndicated through money laundering and embezzlement of government funds.
The figure is 1,082 million. There are some other figures. Cases you are referring to, it is not just embezzlement of government funds. In the reporting line, the category means and includes corruption in government, corruption in private sector, and other cases of obtaining by false pretense.
At least cases worth 1.8 trillion shillings were reported for investigations by the Directorate. These include financial cases from the public and private sector.
All funds that are recovered that relate to government go back to government. Sometimes before the case, sometimes after the conclusion of the case. The decision on when to give is given by the Director of Public Prosecutions, who prosecutes these cases. The monies that belong to individuals also go back to the individuals at the end of the investigations.
Through the sub-county policing model, police intend to leverage on proximity and enhanced community policing to expedite investigations and reducing crime rate. The crime report of 2024 indicates crime rate decrease by 4.1% compared to that of 2023. Abdul Nasir Lukomwa and Rogers Komagun for BBC.
Now, to ensure that campaigns are successfully held for the ruling party's victory, political position holders are being called upon to abandon ambitions of joining the NRM Central Executive Committee race. This is based on the argument that having many political positions may undermine the strength of the party due to limited commitment to party activities. This argument has been advanced by the NRM National Chairperson, National Vice Chairperson for the eastern part of Uganda, who is seeking re-election to the Central Executive Committee in the upcoming elections.
Without a contribution of a party, without a contribution of the president, to ensure that the helicopter can help ease the movement. No other leader does this.
This was at the peak of political campaigns in Uganda in January 2021. Captain Mike Mukura was arriving in Bugiri Town Council of Mayuge District to rally support for NRM party flag bearers, including the presidential candidate. This he did in his capacity as the NRM National Vice Chairperson, representing Eastern Uganda in the party's Central Executive Committee. About 4 years later, after the successful campaigns and subsequent party victory, he is back in the race to express interest in the same position.
I have opted to once again take this initiative to assign or to give my credentials to the party in order to lead our party in the Eastern Uganda as the National Vice Chairman in charge of Eastern Uganda. I'm a patriot, I'm a nationalist, and I'm the chairman of the Pan-African Movement of Uganda.
Mukura is riding on his past experience after leading a campaign against insurgency in North and Eastern Uganda.
I led a team of patriots in the northeastern part of the country, against the Lord's Resistance Army under Article 7 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, the Arrow Boys with my comrades Muse Chweru and many others, to uproot Kony when he attacked Teso in 2003 in June and folded him like a carpet up to Central African Republic, 2,000 kilometers away from Uganda, never to come back again.
Such success, he says, has galvanized NRM support in those parts of the country. It is something, he says, he achieved after opting out of elective politics.
To be a leader in the country and offer leadership in the party, you should not have any other assignments. I have had people who may be aspiring, who are ministers, who are members of parliament, and maybe chair many other positions in government. This will tremendously undermine that line of thought that we had initiated.
In the same spirit, Mukula wants hopefuls seeking representation to the Central Executive Committee to properly weigh options.
If you are a minister and you're a member of parliament and you're going through campaigns of a president, and for a region like Eastern, which is quite diverse, you need a minimum of 3 to 4 weeks to prepare for the presidency. And the presidency or the elections are given very few days by the Independent Electoral Commission, short of about 90 days, 3 months. If you take away 1 month and you're also campaigning for your own constituency, you are not going to work very well.
If what is seen on social media is anything to go by, 2 other political leaders are eyeing the Eastern Uganda's NRM slot in the Central Executive Committee.
I think people should understand that to have many positions undermines the strength of a party. I have opted out of an elective politics as a member of parliament when I was still very popular, opted out and wrote to the president because I felt that I should not serve as a minister, concentrated in the party because I'm in the private sector.
Taking such a political stand may require amendments to the NRM party constitution. Whether the ruling party will take it up, only time will tell.
Makerere University, in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries and the Office of the President, has launched an agricultural policy research center to address policy gaps in Uganda's agricultural sector. The Commissioner for Crop Protection, Stephen Byantware, officiated the event and reaffirmed the government's commitment to tackling the existing challenges in the agricultural sector.
The Commissioner for Crop Protection, Stephen Byantware, has emphasized the importance of developing policies backed by incredible research data and strategic planning. He was officiating the launch of the Agricultural Policy Research Center, aimed at addressing policy gaps in Uganda's agricultural sector. The Agricultural Policy Research Center is set to become the first of its kind in the country, offering a platform for advanced research and policy analysis to generate empirical evidence that will inform decision-making processes within the sector.
Government is committed to addressing all these bottlenecks. Our agriculture and environmental policies must be backed by credible research, evidence, data, and strategic planning if we are to unlock the full potential of Uganda's agriculture and food systems. This is where the Agriculture Policy Research Center comes in. The establishment of this center is timely and critical.
We will create a dynamic platform where government agencies, private sector leaders, farmer organizations, and development partners can work together to find solutions to Uganda's agricultural challenges in a strategic way.
Stakeholders have recommended various changes to improve the agricultural sector that include setting land policy to differentiate between land for agriculture and for public infrastructure, among others.
The fact that all good agricultural land is being taken up by real estate, we need a policy which is clear to say so much farmers, you have got a right to farm. So much land is for agriculture. So much land is for roads.
And I think it would be good that we do not allow room to have other kind of platforms forming to address other components of agriculture that are not addressed by the center.
The initiative, launched by Micheal University in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries and the Office of the President under the Apex platform, aims to boosting agriculture and policy through data collaboration and impact. Winnie Ainembabazikatire and Kalisha Stephen for UBC.
The Muslim World League has distributed essential food items to more than 500 Ugandans and refugees at its headquarters in Old Kampala. The initiative, part of the annual Ramadan Food Basket Program, aims at supporting Muslims during the month of Ramadan.
Speaking at the event, Sheikh Obed Kamlegea urged Muslims to remain united and uphold good conduct throughout Ramadan.
Kusiba omwezi gwa Ramadhaani nga buli ky'okola weegendereza kubanga omwezi gw'olimu gwa tawuba gwa kwenenya erikudde eri Katonda. Omwezi gwa Ramadhaani guno gulaga okwegatta kw'Abasiraamu. Abasiraamu beera omuntu omu mwagalane ate mubeera nga musaba edduwa nga mukyagulimu ate muleme kuddayo kusasuka nga bwe mubadde mu Ramadhaani nga muli bulungi ne bwe muba mugumazeeko omusire nga mu bulungi. Mweyise obulungi. The
ceremony was attended by Saudi Arabia's ambassador to Uganda, Rashid Muhammad, Ugandan ambassador to Sudan, Sheikh Yahya Semudu, the RCC of Kampala, and other dignitaries.
Today, we reaffirm this commitment by extending a help hand to Uganda. This assistance reflects our deep respect for the Ugandan people and our desire to strengthen the bond of solidarity between our nations.
Ambassador Rashid Muhammad reaffirmed Saudi Arabia's commitment to assisting Ugandans, emphasizing that such initiatives strengthen ties between the two nations.
Muslim World League for the continuous support which it always gives to our people in terms of charity and the various programs which are always conducted in our country, Uganda, mainly during the month of Ramadan. Commencement of the month of Ramadan, most likely on Saturday. I want to wish you a happy Ramadan and also to be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to be good and also to be good citizens of this country. Thank you so much.
Ugandan ambassador to Sudan, Sheikh Yahya Semudu, expressed gratitude on behalf of the Ugandan government, acknowledging Saudi Arabia's continued support, particularly towards Muslims in Uganda.
And that project is to be distributed to the needy during the month of Ramadan, both citizens and the refugees. And the project will benefit more than 2,000 families in various areas in Uganda. And I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the King Salman Humanitarian Arts and Relief Center for distributing dates to the needy fasting in the coming months of Ramadan.
Muslim World League Director in Uganda, Mohammed Amum, highlighted that the program not only benefits those in Kampala, but also extends nationwide. The organization plans to extend support across the country.
The Right Honourable Richard Todwong, the Secretary General of the NRM, has emphasized the need for unity among political leaders in the region to avoid underdevelopment. He made the remarks during the commissioning of the Bugiri NRM party offices building, which was donated by the Commissioner, Honourable Solomon Silwanyi, the MP for Bokoli Central.
Richard Todwong, Executive Committee.
Dr. Todwong urged leaders to prioritize leadership over politics for the betterment of their communities and the future of their children. He also highlighted Uganda's vastness and the importance of unity in achieving development goals.
There is a difference between politics and leadership. Leadership is something very important. Don't take leadership lightly. Because your future, the future of your home, the future of your children, the future of your district rests in the hands of the leaders you have.
Commissioner Serwanyi donated the building and handed over the title deed and land agreement to the NRM party.
Solomon, Member of Parliament, Bukoli Central, Bugiri District, and National Resistance Movement, here in the Faza, to as the donor on one part. The National Resistance Political Party here is represented by the Secretary General, Right Honourable Richard Todwong, here in referred to as the donee, to the other part therefore jointly referred.
Namatende Eunice, a recent defector to NRM, also shared her commitment but expressed concerns about political differences in the district. Kalikwani Paulo, the RDC for Bugiri, also thanked Solomon for the donation and urged other leaders to follow his example. Charity Marion Imnat and Sando Martin for UBC News.
Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, the president of the National Unity Platform Party, has called on all party members to rally behind Luyimba's Nalukola in the upcoming Kawempe North by-election. Addressing a gathering at the NUP headquarters, Chagulanyi emphasized unity and resilience, urging supporters to do whatever it takes to secure their victory.
Our power, NUP, and everywhere. Nyizenji twafuna candidate wakabyasinga. Ekyagala okwisinzira wano basebo ne banyabo mbasabe mwenna okutandika n'olwaleero buli omu n'obusobozi bwe mukampinge mu Kawempe mukombinge ennyumba ku nyumba katale ku katale muntu ku muntu twagala tubawangule buli polling station.
The people of Kawempe remain confident, remain solid. Let's stand and vote the umbrella. We are all coming to mobilize you. We must defend the people's decision, not not to be overtaken. We are joining the people of Kawempe in mobilization and reminding them that this is their decision which matter, and we must defend the civilian decisions.
We thank you so much for watching. Let's take a short break. Please keep it with us.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo.
Hey, Nkowe High School. Na wana tufunye wo muwanguzi owa MTN Momo. Ye wangu de school fees ezo mwaka mulamba tebereza. Hey, owuliro otya mutima kati.
Banange sanyu byennyina lya mwoki wagonya njaga nyangu wamali walonze erinyo.
Eshishi?
Njani awangula school fees.
Eza Momo.
Eza Momo.
Ezo mwaka mulamba.
Okumala mwaka mulamba ndi musanyufu.
Oh my goodness.
Banange MTN mwene yanza ne yanze.
Wanje?
Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.
Kubiriza muzadde munnange yonna gy'oli. Wallahi is a serious school fees for Momo Pay.
Dial *165 *80 hash. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You are now entered the draw to win school fees for your child for a whole year.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Osmosis again. Osmosis tried to pay. Money wasn't enough. He checked every pocket. Money wasn't enough. Osi, we're sorting it. With the momo, we're sorting it. Osmosis checked again. Money still not enough. He looked everywhere. Hey, but Chief, what is going on? Osi, we're sorting it. With the momo, we're sorting it.
When your money is not enough, we're sorting it with MTN Momo. Use the Momo app or dial *165 *5# to add call with Momo Advance and pay bills, send money or buy bundles.
Business news tonight. Uganda's insurance penetration has remained below 1% for nearly 2 decades. This stagnation persists despite economic growth, rising population and increased sensitization on the benefits of insurance. Industry players attribute the low uptake to limited disposable income among the majority of Ugandans.
Uganda's insurance levels have stagnated at below 1% for close to 2 decades. This trend is worrying, says Peter Mahanu, the managing director of Liberty General Uganda, who emphasizes that financial constraints remain a key barrier to insurance adoption. What is the role of the government in all this?
The role of the government in all this is, one, I think one of the things is to make sure that every person in the Republic has disposable income to make sure that they can be able to save something, to take care of their future, to take care of the assets they have come up with and so on. So all of us have to collaborate because...
At the launch of LIBA, a new insurance product by Liberty Insurance, the government was urged to prioritize economic empowerment. LIBA is a digital tool which simplifies insurance purchases, offering seamless access to all.
It's about innovation. It's about us making the would-be insuring public be able to access our products, and it's about sensitizing what we have. We're working through digitization, working through agents, we're working through advertising so that we make sure that the people, everybody can be reached with the product that we're talking about.
With increased digitization of services, insurance companies are optimistic about the future. They believe innovations like LIBA could drive growth and enhance insurance adoption across Uganda.
This market is evolving. The market evolves to the extent of innovation. And every day, from the information you give us as the intermediaries, we're able to decide where and how there's a suitable product that we can design that will meet the client's needs.
Dennis Igoa for UBC Business.
We thank you so much for watching. That is all we had for you now. We'll catch you at 10 p.m. with another arrangement. For now, let's hand you over to Jethro Kasaiji, that is leading the front bench team that we're going to have just immediately after this bulletin. My name is Micheal Jordan Lukomwa with Elizabeth Nakakoni and the whole team. Yes, Jethro.
Tonight, I have the Haji Yunus Kakande. You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers.
Now, these gentlemen are here, of course, to digest matters security that his government ministries have done a lot to ensure that they foster national development. But of course, we are here to understand from them what exactly have they done to ensure that Ugandans are safe. But of course, also looking at challenges that they are facing to ensure that Ugandans are safe in one way or another. Tonight, we shall be using the hashtag UBC front page, so you can be part of this conversation online. But also, you can as well follow us on our different social media platforms. And please keep your messages and questions coming in at a later time. I will be reading those messages and those questions, directing them to the Minister as well as the Permanent Secretary. Jethro Kasaiji is my name, and I'll be your host. For now, it's time for Unity.
Oh, Uganda.